Howdy, howdy.
Good evening,
everybody.
Captain Jeremy.
You guys did that. You guys did that during the intro. I know you weren't wearing that shirt a minute ago, Patrick.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, he was.
How you all doing tonight? How's everybody out there? See, we've got
hello, everyone.
People with us already.
Hello, everybody.
We got some new projects for you tonight, as we do every 2 weeks. Hello to everybody that's out there. So this week, I'm continuing on playing around with that WeCreate 40 watt, and I got this file off of their website, which I kind of like because we had a new cabinet installed in the house, and when they installed it, they took my Wi-Fi plaque that I had up there down, and I don't know what they did with it. So that's why I chose this one. So this one is Be My Guest, Be Our Guest, and It's a little house. And what I did was, you can't use any of the WeCreate files except on the WeCreate Laser. So I did this one on the WeCreate, doing my testing, and then I said, hey, once it was finished, I've got it in hand. I laid it down here in front of me, and I got, let me show you real quick. I got this done in about 3 or 4 minutes, which is a copy of that I designed myself in Lightburn. So I have not run this job yet. And in addition to this, I'm going to also be, so this is the prototype that's going to be run for me. And then I also got contacted by a company from Canada called True Flat. They sent me this, and these are genuine wood veneers, MDF core, and they come in all different colors. Smells really nice too. And so here's an example of one of their boards. Guaranteed to always be perfectly flat. And these are ceramic coated. So what these are for people that want to sublimate pictures and laser engrave and then paint the engraving that you did on the wood. And then once you've painted the engraving, you let it dry, and then because it's got the coating on it, you just take a wet cloth and wipe it clean, and you have your color fill engraving. So we're going to give that a try tonight. I have on the LaserMATIC behind me, I've got the prototype. I've got one of these True Flat boards on there. So we're going to do that. And then I also
have
something. I have something completely different. The guys don't know about this. And this is another version of Lightburn here. And these seem to be, I've done some looking around on Etsy, and I used an app to do it. And I find that these are like huge sellers on Etsy. I mean, huge sellers. So I designed a couple of these myself. And this is one version here. And you guys be able to get these files for free. And here's another version over here. And for some reason, people are loving this Zodiac sign. I've never seen it before, but it seems to be very popular on Etsy. So I designed 2 of these myself, and this is another prototype. Have not run these jobs yet, and we will see how these come out tonight, because I have no idea how either of these are going to come out. It's my first time running them live here tonight. But that's what I got going on for tonight. And
it will be this one right here.
Yeah, you guys take over. I'm going to go hit publish on a couple of the sites and get these files up so people can get them right away.
So I put this little design together in a letter that John Adams wrote to his wife. He said that the July 4th ought to be considered the day of deliverance. So I just put this little sign together. And it will be in the download. It has all the engraving settings for the LaserMATIC 30 watt that I used to produce this particular version with the different shades.
Yeah, I was going to say we got cousins hanging out. We got one up there too.
And then if anybody saw on my channel, I had my Epic coin streaming. So this 3.5-inch coin. Well, I have a regular version of it.
Cool.
As soon as I cover all my eyeballs, focus.
Focus, focus, focus.
There it is.
That is an amazing coin.
Excellent.
So there's the little one. So on the back of the little one, I'm going to do another patriotic design, and I'm going to run it live during the show and then give this away. So I'll give this away and this away at the end. So 2 lucky winners will each receive a prize from me. Jeremy, what do you got going on?
Well, patriotic theme, and I was figuring something for the guests. My light's kind of bad, but you'll see it when I start burning these. I'm doing some slate coasters tonight, and I got 4 of them. There you go, a little bit better. I got 4 of them, different designs. This is one of them. I'll redo this one. It's off for a little bit. But you'll see those go live on the fiber laser tonight.
Nice.
All right, here's what I got going on. I got lazy. I went over to Etsy and I picked up this United States, and it's 3 layers. We'll have a white layer here where my mouse is, and then it has United States cut out. It'll be red, white, and blue, and then equal over top of it done in black. And that's what I'll be working on. And it'll be 8 by 10, basically.
Cool.
Okay, so all the files that we're doing tonight, except for Jerry's, are already posted. They're down below this video. If you click on more and look in the description, there's a link to the zip package there. They're on my channel already if you're watching from my channel, and they're also on lasermakersrealm.com on our blog. So all of those files are up and posted and ready for you guys to download if you want to follow along with us tonight. I am going to turn on my laser. I've already got my wood in there. I just need to reposition my camera, and I'll turn it on and get started on my first job.
Guess I better do that too.
And I done a test on what I'm starting, and it didn't cut all the way out, so I changed some settings. So this time it should be good to go, I hope. I shrunk it down a little bit.
I think what I'm going to do.
I have one that I'm not sure if it's going to do what I want it to do, so I'm going to do that one first. Get that one out of the way. Because all I did was the farm one tonight or today just to get it checked out. So I'm going to get that rocking.
All right, I hope these settings are going to work. I've never used this material before. Start this job. But this True Flat wood is made in Canada. So we'll see. They sent me this wood to do a review on, and supposedly it's made for laser engraving and sublimation. So we'll actually get to see tonight just how well it does on the engraving, and which actually I can see from here now on my other screen. Looks like it's doing a pretty good job. So we got 3 LaserMATICs at the same time running here.
That's going quick, Jeremy. What size of slate is that, Jeremy? It's obviously rectangular.
Looks like 4-inch. All right, while we're doing this, hello to everybody in the chat. And I'll start going through some questions. Let's see.
All right, mine's going to get started, and first thing it's going to do is run an offset fill around the outside, then start with the center, and then do the text.
Pop-Up says he did my welcome sign, but changed welcome to Liberty. Came out awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Glad to hear that. I love it when people take the stuff that I give away and make it better. Dwight says he wishes Canada was as patriotic to their country as the USA is. Yeah, I think politicians up there need to get booted. Oh, one other thing too, doing the one that I did on the WeCreate, it took 48 minutes to do. This one here is going to take about 11. So I don't know. I didn't hear that question answered. Did Jeremy answer that question?
No, he was muted.
No.
There's something I couldn't hear him.
Jeremy, how do you sand your slate and finish it before engraving? It doesn't look like it. Jeremy, your mic is not working.
Sand my slate, and then after engraving, I finish it with a clear coat.
All right, Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. Yes, we can.
If I take myself off, apparently my mic goes dead. So no, I don't sand the slate unless it's kind of ugly and rough, or if I'm trying to do like a grayscale photo or like an actual picture photo. Otherwise, I've got my settings on my fiber set just right to where when I clear coat it after, it does not darken it at all. So I'm kind of happy with how I figured that out. So that's how I'm doing it. I spray it afterwards.
Okay.
Hey, Ian, we're glad that you're here. Completely different time zone there. Jack in the shop says the only time he sands his slate is when he messes up on it. Hey, Rob. Good to see you.
How many pages?
Yeah, Pop, you're right. I clicked on the wrong. I fixed this pre-show, and I grabbed the wrong one just now. That's kind of funny. All right. Well, I'm moving on to the next one already anyway.
We got a couple projects burning tonight, Greg. Mine is almost finished. Well, looking on my monitor here, it looks like this cut through with regular plywood settings. So this company, TrueFlat, is saying that it's easy to cut this material. So it's some kind of MDF that's easy to cut. And this one that I'm doing right now is cloth. It's a cloth look. But I love the fact that it's got that ceramic coating on it where you can paint fill afterwards. I think what I'll do is I'll paint fill this after the live stream and then show it again next week, how it came out. Because there won't be time for the paint to dry during the stream tonight. If you guys are just getting here, which I know a lot of you weren't here earlier, I was asked by this company, TrueFlat, to test their wood and do a video on it, which I'm glad to do because it's not that expensive. It's about double what you would pay for, you know, regular plywood. It's more than 3 millimeters thick. It's 3.23, and every one is exactly the same because I measured them to see. Normally, when you get 3 millimeter nominal, it's going to be like 2.5 2.75, 2.8, 2.9, something like that. This is actually 3.23, all of them. So nice thickness, really heavy. I don't know how much exactly it weighs, but it's a lot heavier than the standard plywood. And it looks like my job is finishing now. So that is, let's see, 25 minus. Okay, this is going to be about 14 minutes and 30 seconds, this job that I'm running right now.
I'm doing this one again for Pop. I had to fix it.
Can I share a picture from Jack in the shop real quick? Is that a yes?
Yeah, sure.
All right, Jack in the shop done this earlier. He's on a CNC. He engraved this. He clear coated it. He's going to engrave it tomorrow on his laser. But he done that on the CNC. Very cool. Nice, Jack.
That came out beautiful, Jack. All right, so I guess I can get mine off the laser. It's just about finished for a few more seconds. There we go.
Yeah, that's the difference between AI not knowing how to spell things and then trying to fix it. You can't put it back the way it was. So this is it's been transferred into an SVG. So we'll see how this one looks compared to the other one.
Okay. Okay, that was a dumb mistake. Like I said, I only had the prototype. This is the first run right here. So here's the result of that final product. Let me get my sticky note, because this one actually is my home QR code for my home Wi-Fi. I put the the Wi-Fi. I put the Wi-Fi symbol on the wrong layer, but hopefully you can't see. I know I'm showing you here, but it's a cloth look. It looks like cloth. So now, according to them, I can just wash off any of the smoke, and this goes over the top of it like this. I'm just going to run this top one with the QR code once more.
Hey,
just
Mikey.
the QR code.
Mikey's here.
But here is the final product. It's a 2-layer house. So remember that now, if you're going to go get the file, is that you got to move this Wi-Fi symbol to this layer. That's what happens when you have prototypes, I guess. But I'm going to get ready to, but I think this came out really great, and it has a beautiful look, a beautiful shine to it. Really nice. I'm going to get my second one set up. In the meanwhile.
All right. My coin is running. I can switch back and forth between the coin and the wood engraving. Anybody have any questions about coins at the moment? And Jack, very nice work on that book. I was distracted trying to get my laser set up. I rearranged my whole shop. Like totally rearranged it. And redid all the wiring, and for some reason my fiber laser wouldn't turn on, so I had to plug it into a different outlet. I think I've already dropped 3 additional circuits in here, so I have plenty of outlets. I think it was an issue with one of my power bars. And you'll see Lightburn does have the option to run a cleaning pass when you're in the middle of running the 3D slice. So that's what it's doing now. And see, let's go back to the wood project. It is looking very nice. Just even through the camera, the detail on the Liberty Bell and the Statue of Liberty is looking very nice. Let's see. I know it's a cleaning layer because it runs at a different power than the engraving passes. Also, I have my cleaning passes set to run the whole image, not just what it was engraved on the most recent pass. I wanted to get some decent depth in this one, so I ran it 512 passes. That means it'll run 2 passes for every shade of grayscale. It doesn't go to complete black. That's why I upped the number of passes to get it to run a little deeper. Probably the camera. That camera, I have a UV filter on it.
Okay.
For the sun, and it also changes the way the beam looks on the camera as well. No need to mask a coin. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Paul asked coins. No need to mask average number of passes. Passes, it just depends on how deep you want to go. But right there's the cleaning pass. It's running at a different speed and different power, and I can hear the difference.
All right, I'm going to get mine started. Not quite sure how this is going to come out using painted wood, though. We'll find out in a minute.
All right, I'll check back in on the coin in a few minutes. We'll watch some of
That's
this
really
run.
cool, Terre.
Yeah, it is etching the slate a little bit. So, man, that one's coming out pretty good. I like that one.
What kind of settings are you using, you know?
Well, of course I know what kind of settings I'm using.
I wonder what that would look like inverted.
It is inverted.
Well, inverted from what it is there.
Oh, you know what? It was. I must have hit something. I'll do another one. Yeah, I must have bumped the setting in that. That was inverted. Now that I looked at it closer. I walked away and went and did something else while that was burning. I wasn't even paying attention.
Hello, Wendy. How are you doing today?
Hey, Wendy.
Well, luckily that slate was kind of trashy anyways, so I'm redoing that one.
Anyway, I'm going to weigh this true flat compared to my regular 3mm and see what the difference is.
Laser of Love, I get my slate from, well, I used to get it from Michael's by the case. And the last 2 times I tried to order it, it was not available. So I got a mixture of round and square from Amazon this time, and it was the exact same price. So
That's what I was picturing. It looks much better that way, Jeremy.
yeah, no, I bumped something. I turned it off or something by accident.
Yep, been there, done that.
Good call, good catch. This is what it was supposed to look like. I'll get rid of me and put it back up bigger.
Okay, real quickly. I just weighed this piece of true flat, the black one, against my regular 3mm wood. The true flat was 7.4 ounces, and my bigger 3mm wood, as you can see here, was 6.1. So yeah, it's not my imagination. It is actually a lot heavier than my standard 3mm wood.
Oh, yeah, and I did put a link to Bing Creator up in there. Somebody was asking me what I was using, and I put a link to it. So hopefully you can find that and have some fun with it.
Oh, I forgot to show you guys the design that's going on this coin. So let me pop that up on screen. That will be the backside of this coin. Okay. So you can see it's currently cutting those stars in. Well, I think they were about completed. The stars on the right and left.
You're using 120 watt right now?
Yep.
Okay. I've got a lot of blanks off of Amazon.
I've got coin blanks coming in. If you go, I'm not trying to promote my Patreon, but it's free to join, and the group buy is free, or is available to free and paid members. So if you just join up for free, I've got a post on there with a group buy for coins. They'll be here in the next couple of days. They're not all spoken for, so if you want some of those, just hop in and comment and let me know. Very nice, excellent. Jeremy. That looks great. Yeah, all these are in real time.
Nothing is pre-recorded.
All of our engravings are live.
Oh, wow. Wow. They weren't kidding. I got to show you guys this.
Amazing wow or oh no wow?
I just took a little water and sprayed this one down. The one that I just did. Look how beautiful that engraving is.
That looks very nice.
Yep.
And I don't know, can you see the pattern? It's supposed to look like cloth. Oh, I showed you my Wi-Fi code. Wow, that really came out nice.
Ed brings up a good point here. The engraving is live. The people we are not so sure about.
Yeah, I just turned 60 on the 12th, so my days are numbered.
This just wipes right off. I mean, one wipe and it's totally clean. Really did a nice job.
Starting to see some detail in that coin with the stars and the flag background.
Yeah, that's what I'm using is a 60 watt JPT MOPA. And no, I don't spray it before, I spray it after.
There you see in that circle, there are little bitty pieces that are starting to look like stars.
If you spray it before and then engrave it, you're still going to have to spray it after, and it'll darken it just a touch, because otherwise somebody's going to spill something on it, and it's going to do it anyway.
Yes, Dan. Actually, I can show you what I've got in this box. Comes in different sizes, and it comes in different. I have a whole stack more in the back of the shop. Let me see if you can see it. It's on the third shelf down, from the white one down. That's all more of this true flat. But I'll show you what's in this box. Let me just put myself in full screen so you can see it. So this box came, that cloth one that you just saw there that I just did. That's one of the colors. Then we've got this. And then we've got the red oak. And these are all ceramic coated. So this is the white, and it is both sides, by the way. And then there's this one is birch. Comes in all different colors. And then finally black. But there's more than this. This is their starter pack that they sent me here.
You have a link handy you can share when you get time, right?
Now I'm going to do a review on these. So this is a pre-review. Okay. This is my very first time testing one tonight live. Everything is first time. The prototypes, the files, the wood. But I'll be doing a full review on these on my channel because so far I'm extremely happy with these. And right now I've got on the laser, I've got the painted wood from Craft Closet, and that seems to be doing a really nice job as well on this file. So if I made these files properly, first one came out okay. Actually, I think the first one came out better than the one that I got from the WeCreate website.
I figured out what I was doing. I did that when I turned off the invert as well on that one by accident. I figured out what I was doing. Start another one.
Oh, hang on. I should do this. Being that I'm talking about it, let me do this. Let me do this real quick. For people that want to take a look, go ahead and scan that code with your phone. If I didn't hold, this is pretty heavy. If I didn't hold it up long enough, the website address is trueflatplywood.com, and it is a Canadian company. And it's really hard to hold up way out like that. It is heavy. And I think my file is almost finished now. So this file took 10 minutes and, okay, 15 minutes and 50 seconds so far. And hopefully, again, this is a prototype, so hopefully it's going to be perfect. Yeah, not even 16 minutes. I raised the speed up to, I think 600 on this. I don't know why it's smoking. It's producing so much smoke. It seems to all come up in the front left for some reason.
Yeah.
I guess it's creating some type of Venturi effect in there. On the Mark II series of the LaserMATIC, it really, I do the lens cleaning in like less than 5 minutes. And everybody out there complaining about lens cleaning and maintenance and stuff like that. Geez, you know, it's part of the hobby. Every business that you're in has got maintenance. Yeah. I mean, look at a truck driver. They do a pre-trip inspection, you know, before they drive in the morning, and they do a post-trip inspection at night when they park the truck for the night. I mean, it doesn't matter what business you're in. If you're a mechanic, you know, and every night you got to clean and organize and put all your tools away. I mean, what is 5 minutes? I'm really tired of hearing people talking about that.
Or a kitchen in a restaurant, you got to wipe, clean everything down, mop it.
Anything. Any job that you've got, you know, you've got prep in the morning and clean up at night. Well, I thought I was getting around to the last one. Let me go back and look at the time again. 15 minutes and 14 seconds. Oh, I forgot. This has got several cuts in it before it does the outer cut. Yeah, never mind. Still got it says there's 1 minute and 14 seconds left. Oh, now it just jumped to 1 minute and 5 seconds left. 1 minute. So it looks like this job is going to take 15 minutes and 51 seconds. Welcome, Alabama. Pete Hamilton, nice to see you here.
I'm trying to think of the last time I switched my LaserMATIC from 30 to 10 watts. I think I run it on 30 for everything.
I've done it 3 times this week.
20 for everything.
Laser of Love Creation says she met a woman who has never changed her distilled water. Well, that'll come back and bite her eventually, because not changing it, any type of algae or growth that you've got going in there is going to cause micro short downs in the tube. It's going to lower her tube life. So even if you put algicide, a few drops of algicide and a few drops of Dawn in there, when you fill it up, you know, 6 months later, it's time to change it, whether it still looks good or not. There we go. So that is just finished.
I solved mine. I just ran straight bleach in it. I never get any algae. That was a joke if you guys weren't paying attention.
I'll show you this on the other camera in a minute. Let me get the next one set up because I've got 2 files that are free this week. It looks like this one worked out, but I lost 2 of the stars to the honeycomb. All right, I'm going to get Lightburn set up for this next job, and then I'll show you how this one came out.
There. All right. So the one with the barn on it, at the bottom right, does not have a clear coat on it yet. So that's, you can see kind of how bright it stays. And once those other ones cure out a little bit more, the clear coat dries more and gets fully cured, it'll be about as bright as the one fresh off the laser. Yeah. I think the big CO2 that I got from Rich is on a 30-foot extended USB cord coming straight up across my ceiling and then a drop down so I can reach it. And then I got a 10-foot USB to USB cord plugged into that after that's done to reach everything. It works.
Yeah, USB extender cords, I recommend, let me switch the camera real quick. Get the Blue Rigger brand, Blue Rigger. They are active USB 2.0 extension cords, and you can get them up to 50, 100 foot, and they work great. I've never had anyone not work on any of these lasers, and I just ran, I think, 5 of them.
Yeah, mine's the one that goes across there is an active one. It's got the booster.
I ran one too long one time, and the camera wouldn't work. I don't remember how long it was, but I think it's like 40 or 50 feet, and the camera wouldn't work.
If you get an active one, they're called active. They actually have a module like this on the end.
Yeah, I have one of those on mine.
And that actually supplies power and keeps the signal boosted the whole length of the cord.
Okay.
But these are, I have some 25-foot ones I don't have any issues with.
All right, so the big reveal. Here we go. Here's the first project, and blue is definitely the wrong color to pick, so don't paint your wood blue. But there it is. The next one's going to come out better, so if I just did this out of regular wood, it would be much better. But that's the file. And I forgot to resize the slots on the bottom for this 1.5 millimeter wood, so they don't fit. So don't forget to resize the slots if you're going to do these. You have to resize it for whatever wood you've got. But I think that came out pretty good if I didn't use blue. Now that I think about it, blue and black is not a good combination. What I think I'll do is I'll color fill this too, because this is painted wood. So it should be able to get color filled. And I'll show you that on the next one. But again, don't forget these. You got to resize these slots on these to fit the wood that you're using. And guessing that the slots are not going to work on the one that I'm running now as well. But the one that I'm running now, as you can see, using the tan colored painted wood, coming out really nice, really readable.
Well, I'm just sitting here. Does anybody want to see something else done?
This guy's almost done. All I have to do is run the line after fill on the text and cut out the shape.
Yeah, main broke on me. But here's 2 parts of it stacked. I gotta pop out the eagle. Yeah, my camera's weird. Well, anyway,
just cover your face.
This is gonna be white. The colors go really bright, and then after I quit moving, they settle back down. See how they got darker again? That's part of it. Part of main broke off up here. And then the eagle, I got to get popped all the way out, and that'll be on top of it. And I won't be able to get it painted glued tonight.
Yeah, this one is coming. Take a look how this one's coming out. That's looking really nice. So light color if you're going to do these.
Yeah, that looks easily readable.
I didn't even think about using the dark blue. I should have used the powder blue. The powder blue would have been much better. But like I said, being that it's painted wood, I'm going to color fill it. I'll color fill it with something light, and we'll see on the next live stream how that comes out. Got somebody here from Louisiana, Cherokee Vapor. Yes, you can do it on a diode laser. In fact, I have better luck on a diode laser than anything else with slate. Except when you want to do colors. Like with the fiber laser, you can do some nice colors.
Yeah. Fiber's primarily for anything metal.
Yeah, Rob, that's right. You got to pick and choose which ones you want to use so that you can fix the spelling and the wording and stuff and make it look right.
Tim is asking if you can drop a slate on the diode and run it on there.
I have never done one on the diode. Let me put one on there.
Got to burn to learn.
Time to get started. Got to burn to learn. That's right.
Well, look, when the fiber does them that fast, I don't know if I want to do one on this little thing.
Oh,
well, the
diode does it pretty fast too. As long as you don't put the slate in the corner, check your overscan, do a preview before you start the job. Keep it away from the corner, and you can run a pretty good speed.
Hey, Rich, where you launch your boat, is there gators in the water?
Yeah, where I launched there is, yeah.
So if you're not careful launching your boat, there might be a gator near you, right?
No, they'll get away as quick as they can.
Okay.
No sanding, just the microfiber.
Okay.
Alberta, Canada is in the house. Ford Rock.
Very nice.
Beautiful.
So this one will be unfinished, and whoever gets this one will have an unfinished version.
Yeah.
I want to take this design that I just did on this wood and run it on a mirror. I have a couple of 12 by 12 mirror tiles. I think those would look nice framed up, done with that design.
Now the snakes, the water snakes, they'll climb up in the boat. I can't tell you how many times we had to throw the snakes out.
Ever been bit by one?
A water snake?
Yeah.
No. I didn't know they bit. I just step on their tail and grab them by the neck and throw them off the boat. I'm not sure. I don't think they bite.
I don't know if they do or not.
I think they just pretend to. I don't know. I had a couple of years ago, I had a king snake come up on the boat. He was about 12 feet long.
Well, that does not sound pleasant.
No, I don't mind. I let him hang out. He stayed on the boat for about an hour. The king snake is the snake that eats the other snakes. They're very friendly, except the snakes.
Oh, well, it's kind of like the having a black snake around here. You want the black snakes so that they get rid of all the other snakes.
The rodents and the mice and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. No, I've been here for
almost done.
I've been here 38 years, and the only gator attack that I ever heard of was over here in Jean Lafitte State Park. They have these walking trails that are like raised 2 feet off the swamp, and they're made out of wood. And some kids from LSU were here doing water testing and stuff like that. And one of the girls took like a little water container and went to collect some water, and a gator bit her in the hand, and she lost 3 fingers. He was under the walkway, but that's the only one in all the years that I've been here. You know, V, I don't think there are any leeches here, so I don't think that's a concern. We've swam in the bayous for 25 years, ever since we got the fishing camp.
Except the little ones that walk on 2 legs.
And then what's really cool is when you see these alligator garfish that we got here. The head looks like an alligator. The rest of their body looks like a fish. Yeah, Gwen says, never had a leech on. We have beaches on our bayou to swim in. Yeah, here too. You know, there's quite a few places where there's sandy beach. In fact, Shell Beach is one of my favorite places in Lake Salvador. Chuck is saying that a water moccasin will chase you. Yes.
Yes,
and
that's what I was thinking
dangerous
of.
too. Yeah, they're
I was
dangerous.
thinking
We have
of the
those
water
here.
moccasin.
Yep, we have those here. We also have copperheads too. Copper belly water snake in my swamp. Yep. Gwen is in Galliano. Okay, not here. We see a lot of gators. Yes, agree. I'm in Galliano. Galliano is not far from here. Everybody goes swimming here in the bayous. You go tubing on Lake Salvador, Lake Catawachi. V says they have too many water moccasins. We have those here, but it's rare. I've personally never seen one, but I've heard of people that have. So,
All right, I got it.
when you switch from a laser to the diode in Lightburn, it's not the same license for Lightburn, or do you have to get a second license? Well, when you switch from a diode to a CO2, you have to, when you switch from a laser to the diode on Lightburn.
Yeah, you
So-
can have up to 3 licenses.
Yeah. So you got the G code licenses for diode lasers. Then they have the DSP license, which is you get a discount to upgrade to that, and that's for CO2s, CO2 galvo, and then they have the fiber license. So if you're at the top and you're renewing your fiber license, let's say you've got all 3, you've already gotten the G code, you've already gotten the DSP, and you've upgraded again to the fiber. That one version of Lightburn will work with any of your lasers. Idaho has buzzworms. Okay, I've never heard that one before. I don't know what a buzzworm is. Doesn't sound good. Yeah, you had to buy an upgrade license, not a full license. You just upgraded it. You get a discount for the license that you already have.
That coin's coming out pretty good, Patrick.
Thank you.
Yeah, rattlesnakes would be in Vegas. I've never seen one in person, thank God.
I actually did in Vegas. Well, I wasn't in Vegas. It was in a rest area coming from Utah, but it was in Nevada. We went to my niece's wedding in Utah, and then drove down to Vegas to see my son, who was on the Black Hawk base in Las Vegas. Mine's getting close, and it's actually looking good. So remember, light colors if you're going to do this. By the way, folks, all the files that I'm doing tonight, I created this morning. So in less than, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. These files that we're doing here tonight are already available in the description of the video down below on my channel. And if you're watching on my channel, or if you're watching on the Laser Makers Realm, and they're also available on our blog, lasermakersrealm.com. The very first top post. You can download those now if you want. I should have mentioned that more than once already. Yes, Jim's got it right. DC has got the most rattlesnakes in the country. No question about that.
I think they're referred to as a pit of vipers.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, Gwen, I'm 13 minutes south of the Superdome. So we've passed you quite a few times going down to Grand Isle. All right, my project is finished. Let me go get that one off. All right, so I got 3 projects done for tonight. Excuse me. Get my rag and a little bit of cleaner and get this cleaned up. So these can definitely be paint filled. There's no question about it.
Is that not My Little Pony? Maybe I was wrong.
Satin clear, Rust-Oleum, 2 times. Lowe's or Home Depot. Or Amazon. Or Walmart.
Or Walmart or Ace Hardware with your 10% discount.
So just so everybody knows that Rust-Oleum triple coat is a specialty product from Rust-Oleum. So not all Lowe's and Home Depots carry them. They don't carry it here where I live.
They don't carry it here either.
They used to carry it. Mine near me quit selling it.
Here's my number 3 project for the night. And this is a tan color. And then I didn't show you on the other one, but also did these stars to give it a little bit of a 3D look. So I have these stars fit into the top. I have a big one and a couple of little ones. I know you can't really, there you go. It's sort of staying in there. I have little ones for the side too. And these seem to be, like I said earlier, I did some research on these, and these are big sellers on Etsy. So this, and just to say it again, this is painted wood, painted on both sides. So I can color fill this to whatever colors I want. And I got this from Craft Closet. So here are my 3 projects for tonight. The first one was covering up this QR code. The QR code, that's number 1. And of course the QR code also has the part 2 that goes over the top like that. There we go. Be our guest with the Wi-Fi for my house. And then project number 2 was this one, which I shouldn't have done in a dark blue, but I'm going to color fill it. So you guys are going to get to see what it looks like in the next live stream. So these were all prototypes. Fortunately, they worked out. Usually the prototypes work out. Sometimes they don't. And this is number 3. 2 different styles of these birth announcements. And
you can make a QR code in Lightburn.
Yeah, I don't particularly like the QR code in Lightburn. I use QI. Oh, gee, I don't remember the website. It's in the file. When you open the file, you'll get a pop-up message that will that shows you the notes, and it's in that file. I think it's QIWI.org is where I go for my Wi-Fi passwords.
Yeah, there's a couple of different QR code generators.
Yeah, but you got to be careful with them because a lot of them are just going to redirect you to the site if you're not a paid member.
Yeah.
So you got to test them, and then some of them will only have the QR code work for a week or 2 weeks, and you don't know that unless you read the fine print.
So after doing that on the LaserMATIC, I like it.
So thank you to everybody that's commenting there.
Hello, Dimitri.
And that has the clear coat on it, on the horse. I just clear coated that and then dried it with the heat gun just to get it so I could move it around.
Hey, Dimitri. Glad you're here.
I need the cold gun for this dang coin.
I'm going to rerun my eagle on the back side. That way people can see it burning. It don't take very long.
No, Steve, those are actually cut out of this wood, but I do have stars that I could use if I wanted to.
All right, so that's what I just ran. Of course, it hasn't been through the polishing or anything yet.
How often do you use your little tumbler,
here's
Jeremy?
the back side.
Very nice.
This side's been wet tumbled.
That looks stinking cool, man.
Then there's that side.
You know,
Go ahead,
Patrick, I had some hot aluminum the other day working on my truck, and I just went and dipped it in the pool. It cooled it right down.
Yeah, that's what I should have done. Should have had a bucket of water. I could have threw it in.
Gwen,
the download is in the description below the video, Gwen.
You make me big for a minute until that gets done.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for being with us. Make you big until it gets done.
Yeah, but while I'm engraving, it's real quick on the fiber laser.
All right.
I don't want to run your stream. It's yours. You're the boss.
No, I was wondering why you just didn't do it yourself.
Looks like your camera's out of focus a little bit.
I've already done the one side. I'll bring it in here in a minute.
The settings V are in the library for the LaserMATIC. You can get it on their official Facebook group. If you're going to use the 10 watt, which I like better on the slate, then you can use the library that came with the laser. The slate's in there.
You know, I did that on purpose. I did the 20 watt, and I don't know what the settings are. I just clicked on the thing that said slate 20 watt and hit go. So I had no idea. I have to go back in.
Yeah, the library settings worked. I spent a lot of time on those.
Yeah. So proof in the pudding right there. I just did it and I didn't even look.
Yeah, Dimitri said he finally unboxed his 80 watt MOPA. But lots of learning.
Yeah, you can say that again.
But I'm back in the fiber again. Gonna do something else real quick.
If you guys are watching the screen, I'm popping up comments here.
Yep, I was watching.
I am in Lightburn. I'm not watching right now.
Yeah, we're a little bit behind. I'll tell you if there's any for you.
Thank you, Rich. Let me go grab it and bring it in here.
Tim is saying you are all making me want a fiber laser.
I think I have one on sale. Anybody's in the market. Yeah, that looks very good, Jerry.
Put Jerry down. Hang on.
High gloss metal business cards, very thick and heavy. Can be used for self-defense if you needed to instead of your keys. Yeah, it came out beautiful.
Yeah, the answer is in the tools menu. Let me see. If you go to tools in Lightburn, you'll see create QR code. I prefer to use a different one, but you're welcome, V. Robert is saying, I've been designing a firefighter cross for a firefighter who paid the ultimate sacrifice. So sorry to hear that. I'm sure it'll be much appreciated. Terry, get off the phone. Pop saying awesome eagle. Well, gonna miss out on that one. Yes, indeed. This is my favorite hobby ever.
He must be on a different channel.
Pop.
Since we're streaming across, 4 channels.
Yeah. Right now we're on 4 channels, so we don't know where anybody is really. Steve, it's whatever channel that you want to support. So if you want to support my channel, you watch it on my channel. If you want to support Jeremy or Patrick, you watch it on theirs. If you want to support the LaserMakersRealm.com, you watch it over there. It doesn't really matter where you watch it as long as you watch it.
If you got multiple monitors, pull up all the channels, give thumbs ups, and mute all but one.
Hey, that's the strategy.
Yeah, there you go. Pop-up went and liked all 4 live streams.
Nice.
Yeah, that didn't work.
I got all 4 of them on.
And I don't multi-stream it, restream it.
Hey guys, don't forget to to like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And you can go to LaserMakersRealm.com and there's like a 1-click subscribe to our notification service where you'll get an email the day of so that you don't forget on every other Saturday, or sometimes we'll send it on a Friday night, late at night. But you'll get an email with a link to the live stream to all of the channels, and you just pick the one that you want and come see us. Jamie, the painted wood that I just used is from Craft Closet. Are the 10, 20, and 30 watt libraries available? The 10, 20, 30 watt library has been sent to Leo about a month and a half ago, so it's up to him to distribute it to customers. Okay, time to go eat.
Yep.
Thank you all for joining us tonight.
Bye, everybody.
Happy 4th. Later, guys.
Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you all in the
Thanks,
comments
guys,
for being here. And we will see you again in 2 weeks. Mark your calendar. Or go over to lasermakersroam.com and sign up for the email notification. See you in 2 weeks.
Later.
Bye.
Bourbon in my hand, all fish on the fire. It's a Louisiana Hobby Guy, never tie, got my laser engraver. Been making everything right, carving my name day and night. Wooden signs and plaques, personalized.